Well, I mean, it must be me being wrong, even if 5 people agree with what I said and disagree with what you said, even though they know you better than me.
Well, if they only heard one side of the story, I'm pretty sure.
They know both sides because they were there.
Nah. Every fucking day I asked you to come online, let me help you. Nah,
Oh.
Path of Exile.
Lower this fucking sound settings. There we go.
Probably had a better deal refunding that costume, buying something for Path of Exile. It's not like you're coming back to Black Desert, innit?
No, not anymore. Oh, why would I? Well, I kind of played it to play with YeeiZ and YeeiZ and Eth and everything. But now that he screwed me over and me and Eth only play Path of Exile, what's the point?
I don't see how I screwed you over when every fucking day I try to help you out.
Nah, that's the whole point.
Explain.
You don't want to see why.
No, just explain it. Every day. I try to fucking get you to online.
Dude,
I wanted to fucking...
Alright, I told you. Okay, so even if we take both of our opinions outside of this, and you ask someone who was there, like either YeeiZ or Eth, Eth even hated me at the beginning, just. He disliked me because Kyle made him think I was a douchebag. And they all agree with me.
Wait, who's all day? YeeiZ wasn't there to hear what happened.
He was, actually.
Eth took your side instantly, and then Ronan didn't fucking hear a single thing. He was already taking your side.
Of course, but I'm not counting Rowan into this because I could literally burn down a building and he would agree with me.
True.
But Eth and YeeiZ both agree with me as well, and even Phantom. He wasn't there, but he heard your story, and he heard mine.
Swordsman!
I'm just giving him examples, like, even if my opinion didn't matter, and his opinion didn't matter. Well, I'm staying with my opinion, but he doesn't believe me, so if you get my opinion out of the book, it's still a majority of people telling him that he screwed me over, which he's not willing to agree, which is totally fine with me.
Nah, it's not. I'm not willing to agree. It's my side of the story where I try to fucking help you every single day, and you just don't.
Well, that's the point. That's what I'm saying. That wasn't.
I told you we'll find a way to level you up because I couldn't have 2 accounts running at the same time.
I know.
When I wanted to, you fucking didn't do anything about it. You just played Path of Exile and you tried to blame everything on me.
Oh no, this was way later than when we settled it.
And then exactly, yep. I had enough of that shit at one fucking point, and I was just like, yeah, you can just level yourself.
Point was of you doing it while I was at work. That was the whole deal. And me actively being there.
Way,
it's impossible at work.
Swordsman!
You spend like 14 hours a day on Path of Exile.
Swordsman!
I don't see why it would be a problem to hop on a game hashtag that you like. Or at this point where I don't even think you like, have some fun, maybe fucking... of course I would be all the fucking carry, wouldn't I? I said I'd fucking level you up. All you had to do was log in. We can have a fucking chat, I don't know, play a movie on one screen the other way. All you had to do was just fucking follow me, innit?
Yeah, but once again, you're not listening. This was while I was still working a lot. Path of Exile was over a month after.
No. You've been offline for 2 weeks right now. And,
no, I've been offline way longer than 2 weeks.
18 days, I checked. I'm just gonna say 2 weeks though. And for those last 2 weeks, I've been asking you every day if I can help you level. It's easy to see if you like a game. You're gonna log in, you're gonna do something. But if you've been offline for 18 days, and what at this point I said fuck it. What do you want me to do? Fuck it, I wanted to help you out. I didn't want to log into your guy because it's the fucking slowest thing in the whole world. If you came with me, then I could get you money. I could level you up. You can fucking gear yourself up. That was the easiest way, and then we can both grind bigger fucking zones in it. But you had to be account about it.
we're both repeating the same thing. Like I'm telling you, I did it because while I was at work, you could do it. And this was before I started playing Path of Exile because the 3.0 patch came after, like 2 weeks after.
But still, if you've been offline on a game for 18 days, that doesn't exactly show that you like the game.
Well, I don't like the grinding. That's the one thing. That's why I let you do it.
All you have to do is follow, innit? Told you. We'll find another way, and this was my other way.
There we go again. Like you keep saying, all you had to do is follow me. I didn't have time to follow you at the time, and that's what I told you.
Exile like 14 hours a day. How is that no
2 weeks
time?
after the deal was settled.
That still, you were still on the game the whole time. I was asking you, come on,
2 weeks after the deal was settled.
And for those 2 weeks, you were on a cliff, and I was leveling you every fucking night, innit?
Yeah, that was before I started playing Path of Exile. We did that for like 2 days.
And then when you played Path of Exile, I wanted to grind you with the weekend XP, everything, and you're just like, nah.
Once again, you keep the Path of Exile stuff as 2 weeks after this, just.
I don't see what you mean with 2 weeks after. I tried to level you 2 weeks after still, and you still declined.
2 weeks after, I mean 2 weeks after we settled the deal, I started playing Path of Exile because that's when the 3.0
I was leveling you
patch
the whole time. It's still the same thing. I wanted to level you, and I still leveled you, and I want to continue just in an easier manner, and you just
what
you
I'm
were offline
saying,
the whole time.
basically what I'm saying is that in those 2 weeks that I wasn't playing Path of Exile, I wasn't much on video either, which was because of me working.
Yeah, but when you had the time, you didn't exactly do anything.
Yeah, because I told you then as well. I made you do it because I didn't have too much time, and the time that I did have, I didn't want to spend back grinding. Because if I did have time for that, I wouldn't give you money for it.
No, I don't want to be a cunt, but either way, it would have been way more difficult if you grinded yourself.
It would have.
That's why I offered to take you to bigger spots, innit?
But what does me having to do it myself have to do with this entire situation?
That's not you doing it yourself, because first of all, I would be doing all the damage. I would be shitting on everything in front of you. All you had to do was collect all the money on that XP.
Yeah, but what does this have to do? This is you're just saying what you were supposed to do on my account.
Yeah, and I told you I'm gonna find an easier way, didn't I?
Well,
like
it wasn't an
the
easy
second
way.
day, I told you we'll find another way, and then this was my way, which you wouldn't do for shit.
Which was not an acceptable way, no. I mean, I'm not much for anger. How? Why? What should we discuss?
You gonna have kids? Mate. We're talking about the future, yeah. So
well, I'm simply telling you, I don't want to play team games with someone that backstabbed me. I know you don't feel like you did, but that's what you did.
Nah.
I just gave you one.
Ready to serve. Only death awaits.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do about it, innit? It's only one-sided. I got my.
Or just pick your favorite and see what happens.
You know, AJoX remember that one time, just fucking.
I did.
Go with the gods.
That's exactly what I did. I don't want to play any games with someone that backstab me.
Swordsman, awaiting
So,
orders.
my opinion doesn't have to be here.
Commander.
Hmm? The amount of times we traded real life money, and the amount of times I never fucking scammed him, and the one time that I feel like he's not fucking, he's not willing to do anything at all, is the only time I get called a scammer.
Well, that's the whole point. Like I told everybody as well. For me, it's not about the dough. It's just about the whole situation. That you just decide to say fuck it and not do it. I mean, just at least told me, hey, you can refund it, because that's something you have never said
I said
until
actually,
after I told
I
you.
said I'm done. You can refund it. I told you that. I
Yeah,
told
when?
that on my
When?
Steam. I told that. Yeah, I said that to my Steam actually, didn't I?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
when? Do you remember?
That was when at the same moment I told you I can't be fucked anymore.
Tribune of Rome.
You can
Yes,
refund it. Yeah.
I know you said that, but you just tell us when? Because I clearly remember you saying that like about 3 days ago, or maybe 4. And you know goddamn well that that is not possible.
5 days ago. Tell Fridge he can refund his costume, giving that whole 20 plus hours of farming back.
Yes.
You Nazi cunt. And then F delete what you said. No dickhead. Blah blah blah.
I mean, you deleted what he said.
No, I didn't delete anything. I'm deleting it now. Plenty of niggers on my profile. No, there actually is. You seen it?
Hmm?
Publius Cornelius Scipio.
Well, Ronan he just yeah. He just
I tried to be nice to him at first, but you know. Yeah, he was my boy, and then apparently he started shit talking me.
apparently I stole him by telling him the truth.
Did you
Maybe
pay
he
him?
just realizes what you done and doesn't want the same thing to happen to him.
Mm-hmm. Have what? Oh no, I knew his opinion. It's like Jesus,
I told him
I
this
just
before.
fucking had again.
Well, I know. I mean, it's hard to read how someone reacts on messages, but I've never really been angry. It's just I know this is gonna sound very fucking like fucking movie kind of thing, but it's just disappointment, really.
How do you think I feel? Hmm?
Well,
How do you think I feel?
I don't know. I mean, I didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, but tell me.
I am fucked, maybe. I don't know.
No.
Maybe you're totally okay with that. I have no idea. That's why it comes in as a bigger blow. I mean, I didn't expect this because
Expect
we
what?
had something similar before with the rocket launcher. No, you accidentally fucked up. Like it was no big deal because I knew it would come back because you told me you wouldn't get it back and you went to get one yourself anyways. No, that. Well, in this case, all I heard was "fuck it, I'm not doing it." You have to
Yeah,
come
but
online yourself, and then just yeah, that.
what do you think led me to that?
Well, I wasn't because I wasn't online. That's what you
No,
say.
no, no.
Well, it's hard. I agree.
It's
My
me
character has.
constantly asking you to let me help you, and you're constantly being, nah, fuck off, I'm playing Path of Exile, innit?
Yes, yes, yes. I agree on that, but that's what I'm saying the whole time. Like, I didn't make you do this for me just so that I could be online
Yeah,
semi
but
AFK in the game all the time.
we spoke about it, innit? I was like, oh, we'll just find another way to help me to like get you to level 58, and you're like, okay. So then we, we did the fucking Bashims. You weren't getting a full rotation. It was shit. I was fucking getting like 2 levels ahead of you, and you're still sitting there on 15%. And then when I wanted an easier way, you're just like, nah, fuck off. Path of Exile, innit?
Yeah, because the 3.0 patch hit, and I clearly even said before I even started playing BDO again that when Path of Exile gets its update, I will play it.
Yeah, but when you abandon the game for that long, and then you
Well,
know,
the ideal.
clearly you don't enjoy the game if you abandon it for that long, and then all my fucking efforts and everything I wanted to put to it is just like,
Yeah, but why
fuck
would
you,
you
just
care?
do
Why
whatever
would you
you
care?
want.
You got paid for it.
Yeah, but still, you're like, you were my boy. I wanted to fucking help you out and everything. You just calling me out, and then
Well,
everyone's
yeah, but
calling me out. Everyone's fucking calling me out.
I know,
What to do?
but realize it from my point. We were already grinding together, like before this entire
Yeah, so say that we're
situation.
grinding together. It's it's a costume. It can even be considered as a gift. And then my gift can be leveling you up to even fucking level 80 for all I give a shit if I'm taking you to a higher level spot.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say here is realize it from my situation. We
I'm
were
trying
we were
to like
grinding
you see
together,
what I
and you
see
were
as well, innit?
yeah, but you were grinding already. You were already carrying me through the grind because I did shit all on damage.
Yeah.
Why would I even offer
Oh, thank you,
what I
Jizz.
did?
Thank you for leveling me. Here's a gift of my gratitude.
Yes, I would do it like that, maybe. Like, thanks for helping me out. Here, take this just as a gift.
Yeah, so why is it so bad for me to help you level up right now?
Because
Every day I wanted to fucking help you, and I just got pissed off in it.
yeah, I understand, but what we agreed on is something else, and you said it was too hard
Mate,
after it was already agreed
but
on.
you keep going back to the point where it was the very first day what we agreed on. The next day we spoke about this, and I'm like, we'll find another way because I can have two accounts running at the same time.
Yeah, I know. And then we should have
Yeah,
found
and now
another way. And I told you I can't be online all the time. I can try leaving my PC on, but
and
it
then
will
we did that,
probably
and
be
it
turned
broke your
off.
PC.
It did.
And then fucking so I tried to even get you some money at this point because it would be much easier if you followed me or even sat on a fucking Susan's rotation, for example. It's much better XP. But fucking Susan's too big to get the full rotation.
Yeah.
It's much better XP, and I was like, okay, come online. All you need to do is just follow, and no, fuck you, Path of Exile.
Yeah, well,
Eventually, I was just like, okay, fuck
like
it.
the
I
thing
wanted to
is,
help.
you had a way to do it just by logging into my account alone, and that was too hard, so you decided not to.
Yeah, I wanted to. That was my first fucking. That
I
was my
know, but it
first
was too
thought, and I
hard.
was like, yeah, yeah.
And then you said, no, I'm not doing this.
So I said
You
I'll do it
wanted
on
to
my
find
account.
another way, which
Yeah.
was not accepted by me because I didn't have the time by then for that.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what happened. And then
We
eventually
put
I
you on
didn't.
Bashims, and so we found that way, and that wasn't good
That
enough
didn't
in my
work.
opinion. It
No,
was
it
good,
didn't
but it
work.
wasn't good enough because
It
you
didn't
weren't
work.
getting a full
It
rotation.
was shit XP. My PC
Yeah.
didn't like it very much in the end.
Yeah.
And we
So
could
I
only do
wanted,
this maybe
you know,
2-3 hours
yeah.
every
And
week.
I was still getting way more XP for the full rotation. I was hot. I was like 2 levels above you, and I was getting pretty much the same XP.
Yeah, so to me you just said fuck it because it was too hard. And then the other reason you didn't continue was because the second option didn't work out. Like option 1 was too hard and option 2 didn't work out, so you quit.
Not really. It was the first reason I said
Me not being online.
no. Well, yeah, technically, because that's
Exactly.
where the reason leads to, isn't it?
But where have we said that me being online was one like part of it?
The very second day where I told you we're gonna find another way.
Yes, and I told you I can't because I have work. I can try leaving my
Yeah,
PC on.
then
That
Path of
didn't work
Exile
out.
came out every day. You could just
2
log in
weeks
for an
later, man.
hour.
This was
Yeah.
2 weeks later.
So what?
This was everything was already done. Like we hadn't been grinding for about one and a half week. We hadn't been
Yeah,
doing
that was
shit.
that's when I was already asking you, come online, come online, come online, come online, come grind, come online. No.
Yes, and I told you I can't, and I didn't want to
No,
after that.
it was
After
just
the
not
2 weeks.
wanting to. Like you clearly didn't
After the
like the
2
game at
weeks, it
this
was
point.
not. No, I agree.
And
After the 2 weeks, it was not me not wanting it because I had different shit I wanted to do at the time.
yeah,
You said
but
get it
still,
done
like
in 1 week.
everyone can see right now you're not fucking liking the game. Clearly, you've been offline for so long. If you like a game, you're
I
gonna
do
log
like
in.
the game.
You're gonna have some fun. But at this point, like, even I wanted to help you out. I could even get you to fucking level 60. I don't give a shit. But all I
Yeah,
wanted was to fucking help you grind and shit, help you fucking get money, and you just fucking called me out every time,
Yeah,
and I was just
well,
like, yeah, well,
did.
you know, call me out, fucking never, you know, cooperate. What do you want me to do?
Well,
The very second day we spoke about it, I said we're gonna find another way to get you to this level, and you said,
Yes.
yeah, sure.
I did, and then the way
But
didn't work out.
but now you're fucking treating me like a slave, innit? Like, you know,
Well,
you're
that's
my
why I
mate,
heard.
and it's like,
That's
yeah,
why
sure,
I
I'll
heard you to
fucking
be.
cooperate. You're like, you're my mate. We're gonna fucking, you know, we're gonna go grind. You're gonna level me up. I paid you, sure, but I can't do the fucking damage, can I? So all I had to do was just follow, get all the XP, get some money along the way. Boom. It's not that difficult, innit?
Swordsman,
It was just cooperation.
quickly! Destroy! Orders? Swordsman!
Really not
Well,
that hard.
Charge them down!
Yeah, it wasn't hard, but I told you that wasn't gonna work for me.
Yeah.
We're being attacked!
So why are you offline now?
Well,
Not like the
well,
game?
Crush them!
well, I do. I honestly think it's a good game.
Spare none!
But why did I start playing video? Why did I
Because I
quit
started playing, yeah.
arcade to play video?
Because I started playing.
Exactly.
And I saw that as well. Like I told you, I wanted to help you out every fucking time, but
Yeah, but why would I want to keep playing with someone that, in my point of view, stabbed me in the back?
no,
You
before
wouldn't
that,
do that.
before that, and it's not stabbing in the back, it's just getting fucking fed up.
I'm telling you, in my point of view, it is.
My point
So
of view
you
is
can
just
disagree
me
with
getting
that.
called
That's
out
totally
every time.
fine. But in my point of view, it is.
You know, even Phantom offered to log into your account and let me fucking grind him to that
I
level
know.
the whole night. And eventually,
also told
when
him
I
he's not
heard
gonna.
you guys were just fucking shit talking me in the other Discord, I was just like, yeah, Phantom, just don't do it.
No, I don't want Phantom to do that. It's not
No,
his.
I
It's
didn't
not
want
his
either.
problem.
I asked him what the fuck was he gonna get out of it, and it's just like, oh, at least you guys get to, you know, speak again. And I'm like, okay. And then I heard you guys were shit talking at me, and I'm like, yeah, Phantom, just don't do it. He literally wanted to fucking log into your account and follow me for like a couple of hours.
I know. He told me, and I told him he's not gonna because it's not his beef. I don't
What
want
you
him
calling this
wasting his
beef?
time on something he does not really have anything to do with.
Charge!
But
No, I
back to
still
the
don't
part where I
understand.
don't play videos because I originally started playing it with you, and
Yeah, and then
we
you
got
stopped
into
completely, and it
'cause-
was for
'cause-
weeks, and then you know, and then after weeks, I just got fucking fed up. I wanted to help you every day.
well, I told you that the first 2 weeks was me working, so I had 1 or 2 days off.
Yeah,
I could play.
that's not the part I'm talking about.
Well, after that, I stopped playing because I felt like you fucking betrayed me.
No, that was before that as well.
Before that, I was working.
And that was after that.
I know I was. That was the betrayal
Is
thing.
it between those two?
I had 2 weeks, just 2 weeks of work because that was vacation period. I had 1 day off, which was Monday, and Sunday was my. I got off early, so I had 2 days,
You said
1 night and 1 day to play.
you wanted to play with me, and
Yes.
when I wanted to play with you, it was fucking Path of Exile with F the whole fucking day, 24 hours. And if you
Yeah.
ask me, you got plenty of time to hop onto like desert, and
Right now,
it
yeah.
just makes me.
Carthage
I got plenty of time right now, but I don't want to because who do I play it with?
Well, you got kicked out the guild as well, innit? You were
No, I left
gone
it.
too far. No?
Left it. Maybe
I
in
heard-
game they kicked me, but I told Misa I'm leaving the guild and I left Discord as well.
Mhm.
Told her she could kick me if I wasn't already.
How come?
Well, I'm not clearly not going to play the game anymore. Why would I? Well, how? Remember, you remember those guys in arcades?
Mm-hmm.
AJoX, Shinigami. Remember how they like betrayed you really badly as well? Would you go back to them and play games with them? Why do you expect me to? Mm-hmm. No, that, well, yeah, it's we know I know I'm way longer, yeah. It's kind of the same situation. No, and they just fucked you over. I know, I was there. Well, exactly. But now imagine if you were doing all this work for me, right? And I would do that to you. I would shit talk you or whatever, or fucking did what they did. What would you do?
Sucks, right?
Exactly.
That's not the situation though, isn't it? If it was me seeing that you clearly don't like the game, you want to play something else, then that's just like, yeah, you shit talking me, and then just fucking
No,
play your
I do not.
graphics. I can't be fucked anymore.
I don't play it in the time. If this is what you mean, like the Monday I was off and shit, and Sunday evenings I had off. I didn't play it by then because all we had to do really to get further in the game and to get money was grinding. You know that as well as I do.
Yeah.
And I didn't like the grinding part.
Well,
I just like the
what
life
about the
skilling
following
part
part?
and the PvP.
Well, you know the game the game's
And the following
grind
part
based.
it's literally the same as grinding. Me following you or me following you and smashing
Well,
monsters.
like you said, you wanted to play the game with me, innit? So like, if you're
Oh, yeah,
offline for 18 days now, it doesn't really show it that much.
I told you, man.
If
Two
you like
days
the
off
game, you
a
play it,
week.
man.
I didn't want to grind, and I had you to do that for me. And then afterwards, when I found out you kind of bailed on me, I didn't even have bothered to play
Nah, I
that game
didn't
again.
bail on you. I tried every fucking day. I was just disappointment after disappointment.
I know, but then that's I guess our different viewing points is where you thought I had to get online to so that you could grind me and me having
Well, that was
that the
my
fact.
other way of leveling you as well, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yes.
but I told you, man, that didn't work out for me.
Well, I don't know either way. I really didn't want to log into your account, and that was the easiest way. And if you like the game, you'd probably log in and,
Well, I didn't like the grinding. I didn't want to log in on the 1 or 2 free days I had to grind.
it's only an hour or two a day. Then we could have went off, played Paragon or some shit, I don't know. It's just that 200% we could have boosted every day. It's not that bad really if you think about it, especially when you
It
like
is
the game.
very bad. If you come back from work, the last fucking thing I want to do is grind.
Yeah, I made a new character just to fucking grind. Like, I know the game's fucking grind based, but it's the reason I like the game. Like arcade didn't bring that shit. You can grind the whole fucking day. You didn't make money.
Oh, that's a lie right there, mate. Coin purses were a great way
No,
to
they
farm
weren't
money.
that. We tried that. It wasn't that good.
Oh yeah, well the ones where we were testing on the beach. There's
But
been a
still,
lot
that took labor to
improvements.
open. Where Black Desert, you grind, you fucking sell.
Well, true, but in Black Desert you grind for 1 or 2 hours. In arcades, you have labor to do that for 1 or 2 hours.
How do you think people gear up without marketing shit in Black Desert?
You mean without grinding, or what?
No, that's actually with grinding. You know how there's crescents, for example,
Yeah.
the basilisks in Valencia. Those are all things that drop gear parts. This is how they end up on the marketplace. This is
Well,
what
you
you
could.
need to grind.
That's where I like the game for its life skilling, because that was a decent way to make money as well. Life skilling is actually better than grinding on higher levels.
Mm, on when you have a node invested in grinding spots, you have a higher chance of dropping shit. say that you want to grind crescents.
Well, yeah, but
This
overall,
drop like 40 mil rings. You could probably drop. I actually dropped a fucking fuck was it called? That's got no. Serap's fucking necklace just from one time grinding at a spot. I've already made 40 mil just like that.
yeah, but
So
it's a
like,
small
if you think
chance. I mean,
it's still
it's
small, but if you invest a node into it, it's still really fucking good. If you want to compare life skilling compared to grinding, I still say grinding's better because you're always getting a level XP and constant money,
well,
and you still
if
have a
you only
chance of
count, you
being a
only count
fucking
them.
millionaire, you know?
Well, yeah, but if you only count money, statistically seeing life skilling is better. It's been proven, and
Yeah,
that's why
but how much XP do you get from it?
I like to
You
even
need
more.
to be like level, I don't know, 59 to 60 to be on the average level of PvP. Kind
I
of.
know that's why I let you do it because I didn't want to do that part.
Yeah, and I wanted to help you out with it as well. Like every fucking day. I know I got paid for it, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna find another way to help you level, and this was my way, and you just
Well,
fucking
we're
blew me
just
off.
going. I'm just going back and forth here. I mean, it's literally you saying like we found another way, and I'm telling you I didn't agree with that other way.
Yeah, you did, because otherwise you would have refunded it the second day.
No,
Yeah.
I told you, man. It's been it's, it's me not having the time for it. I was willing to try it. It didn't work out, and we had to find another way. That didn't
Yeah,
happen,
but
and now
still,
we're
for
here.
you to get all sassy about the costume that I still wanted to help you over every time, and then you call me a scammer, even though I wanted to help you every time, and you're just like, nah, I don't play the game. What do you think I think? What did you think I think? Clearly, in my fucking head, it's saying, nah, he doesn't like the game. He's not gonna go back to it. I can't be fucked anymore.
Well, I didn't like the game. I just didn't like the grinding, which I let you do it. And if you are having the
Yeah,
feeling,
but still, it was just putting up for that 1 hour every day, and even though you're playing with your mates, you can still have fun just having a chat. You can watch a movie or whatever. You can do it once fucking
no,
day.
I didn't want to watch a movie. I wanted to play a game. I didn't have to actually grind in.
I don't see a point of arguing about this.
Yeah, me neither. That's what I'm saying. We're just going back and forth here.
Mm-hmm. Let AJoX be the judge. Exactly.
Yeah, I already told you from the beginning. I'm sticking to what I said. I think he backstabbed me, and I don't need that on my team. The Sea of Thieves.
You said what you said. I backstabbed him. What the fuck can I do? Nah, not from my point of view. I wanted to help him every day, and he just blew me off every day. And now I'm a scammer apparently.
I didn't do anything wrong. Hired him to do something, he didn't do it, screwed me over. End of the story.
The way I see it, he treated his mate like a slave. He didn't want to fucking do anything.
Slave doesn't get paid, Jizz.
Yeah, they kind of do.
Gave you a job.
They give you like water and shit. Kind of the payment. No, it's just I was trying to be a mate. I wanted to fucking help him even better than he fucking deserved, and this is what I fucking got in it. Yeah, it's fine with me though. Fucking play by myself. I got a whole guild.
You don't have to start avoiding things. You can make a choice, in my opinion. I mean, it's ultimately your own choice to play with either both of us and ignore one when you play with the other. Well, yeah, but you know, all of it. Well, you want my advice? Just you know both sides. Just see who. Just everybody says you've heard it from both our sides now. And decide just decide who you think is right and stick with them. You do you, man. You gotta watch out though. If the lawyer runs off with the money halfway through the case.
Oh god, it's gonna be like. I mean, we can kind of. Should I be friends with Fridge's mom?
You you don't have the wallet size for that, mate.
Oh shit.
But you are both into the same kind of thing.
You can call me for a sandwich at any time if that makes you any better.
Well, so you're just gonna like keep ignoring one of us. Like you're not gonna tell us who it is, but that one person is just gonna get ignored. Like we're not gonna find out. So you're gonna dodge the other one when you're playing games with one. I told you, you don't have to. If you think Jizz is right, fucking play games with him all the time. Leave me out.
I don't think I'm
See.
right at this point, but I don't think I'm wrong at this point. I think it's just my point of view.
Well, then you better think I'm fucking right. Well, you can always make new friends. I'm not playing PUBG yet.
Well,
Gotta get
you're
that new
pretty.
PC first. Yeah, that's a high possibility.
And it runs like smooth FPS.
And pay to win would be nice too. Kill the person you're looking at. Why?
Yeah, what? I robbed him, didn't I?
Still took the money.
No, I did want to grind. I fucking grinded every day by myself. Yeah, I did kinda did like 14 hours a day. Yeah, but that wasn't an option, and then I found a better option, which just was better for the both of us, much quicker, and
Wasn't better for me.
yeah, exactly. And he's still
I
not
didn't want to
playing because he
grind.
doesn't want to play. So why put effort in a game that he doesn't fucking want to play? I'm just gonna go make a ticket right now, refund the costume.
Hmm? I actually didn't. He was on Discord with me, Eth, and YeeiZ. And we were they brought up and we were talking about, and he joined halfway through and he asked what was going on. And then yeah, we explained it, and then he just went to shit talk Jizz on this profile.
Like I said, they only heard one side of the story. What he thinks. They only heard of what he thinks. No, they only heard of what he thinks.
Well, I don't know if YeeiZ and Eth have kind of seen the story. They've only heard it from my side, yes, but they've experienced when it happened. They know the arrangement we settled.
Oh no.
Oh god,
No.
that's not going to end up very well.
Cause it's completely fine with me. They're fucking, one of them's a child and the other one, you know.
Which one?
Verox is a child. He
Oh,
wouldn't
yeah.
understand shit, and Ev, you know.
What about it?
Well, he started shit talking me after he heard your story. He didn't, you know.
Well,
that was
he
my
was
point the
there.
whole time as well.
So what do you think? That I like told him that you're like a super crazy evil super villain or something?
Yeah, technically.
I mean, I told him my side of the story. He agreed with me. So what he
Yeah.
did was a backstab, and that's why he shit talked you.
Clearly not.
All I want to say is just that he hated me from the beginning.
Yeah, and then you paid him some free shit at Path of Exile, and you guys became like buddies.
I didn't give him free shit. Only I
You
gave
gave
him
him
some
a
items
Xbox.
in standard. Yeah, we're not even playing on standard right now. He's not even
So-
using any of that.
He got free shit.
Yeah, you
I got
plenty
free
of
shit, and someone told me to, you know. And the other guy, yeah, he's a cunt. Oh, okay, that's fine. You paid me free shit. I'll take your side for now.
No, it's not like that. You know
Kinda.
that goddamn right. Well,
That's how you kind of started talking.
oh, he wanted to play Path of Exile. He already was. I just boosted him in the beginning because I could. I had nothing to do with this entire situation.
Because someone else shit talked about him. This is how it's easy to take sides. You see, they shit talk, and this is what they believe. That's the whole fucking
Well, that's why I'm saying like he knows how it started. He was there.
no. He only heard your side of the story.
Kyle
Someone else.
told Kyle was like a cunt. Basically, he got real mad at me for ruining his fucking day in Rainbow Six Siege. Absolutely destroyed him.
Hokuto.
Yeah,
Hokuto.
Hokuto. Yeah.
He is a virgin. He's a child. He's probably younger than fucking Verox.
He's like 17 or something.
Most of them are weebs.
Most.
Like kind of like 99.9%.
I'd say
Yeah.
fucking all of them. Yeah.